Once upon a time in a small town, there was a mysterious old house on the edge of the woods. The house was covered in vines and looked a little spooky, but everyone in town had always been curious. One dark and windy night, a group of friends decided to explore the house to see if the stories were true. They tiptoed past the tall trees, feeling both excited and a little. As they reached the front door, it creaked open slowly by itself, as if inviting them inside. They took a deep breath and stepped into the dusty, shadowy rooms. Suddenly, they heard a soft whispering sound coming from the corner of. It was just the wind, they told themselves, but everyone felt a shiver run down their spines. In one room, they found a strange old mirror with strange symbols carved around the frame. When one of them looked into the mirror, her reflection seemed to wink at her with a mischievous grin. She gasped and turned to her friends, but they saw nothing. As they moved further inside, they discovered a dusty book with strange writing on its cover. One brave friend opened the book, and suddenly the room filled with glowing lights and swirling. The pages of the book whispered stories about ghosts and hidden treasures deep within the house. Suddenly, a soft, ghostly giggle echoed through the halls, making every. They decided it was time to leave, but the front door. They pushed and pulled, feeling trapped, until one of them remembered a tale about calming the old house. She softly spoke a funny rhyme she knew, and miraculously the door swung. They ran out into the night, hearts pounding, but minds filled with exciting stories to tell. From that night on, everyone in town talked about the mysterious house and the brave friends who dared. And although the house still looked spooky, everyone knew it was full of old secrets waiting to be discovered. But be careful if you decide to go exploring on a dark night, because sometimes magic and mystery can find you when you least expect it. And that, my friends, is why you should always listen to your curiosity, but stay brave and smart. Who knows what adventures await just beyond the shadows waiting to be uncovered. Remember, sometimes the scariest stories turn out to be the most exciting. So keep your imagination alive and never be afraid to explore the unknown. Because every ghost story has a lesson, and every adventure begins with a. And maybe one day you'll be brave enough to solve the mysteries of the old house. Until then, keep dreaming and stay curious about all the strange and wonderful things in the world. And who knows, maybe one night you might hear a ghostly giggle just like in the. But don't worry, it's probably just the wind playing tricks on your ears. Or maybe it's a little friendly ghost inviting you to come and explore. So remember, even in the scariest stories, there's always a spark of magic and a hint of fun. Stay brave, stay curious, and keep imagining amazing adventures. Because the world is full of wonderful secrets waiting to be discovered by brave explorers like you. And the best part, every story, even the spooky ones, can turn into a fantastic new adventure. So keep your eyes open, your heart brave, and your mind full of wild ideas. Because the next great adventure might be just around the corner waiting for you to find. And who knows, maybe one day you'll tell your own spooky story to a new group of friends.